stream is now. It's going to be a live stream for Aquarius. You. Hope y'all doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Gonna be streaming about an hour and a half, something like that. We'll try. We'll see what's what. Yeah. First, I gotta find myself. Let's see if I can get in the chat or not. See if anybody wants a reading or whatever. Well, there's not really donation based, it's just some guidance. People may watch it. Some Aquarius out there. Everybody got Aquarius in their chart, so yeah, we'll see. Just trying different stuff out. Let's see. First card out, the Moon card. Ace of Pentacles. Four of Cups. Star energy. Ooh, that's you. Just this. Ooh, and Queen of Swords. Wow. Okie doke. Okie dokie pokey. Pretty heavy right off the bat. So, first card out, the Moon card. To me, that's going down the wrong path. Taking the wrong turn in life. They say everything happens for a reason. I don't really agree with that. Some things do happen for a reason, but not everything. I don't believe that. And perhaps me or some Aquarius out there has been going down the wrong path. It's also very much a card about letting yourself be guided by your animal instincts, base instincts, which may lead you down the wrong path, right? In real 3D terms, I'd say that's kind of like an addiction, perhaps, something that's not good for you or anybody else, things of that nature, right? May even be a lover, the wrong kind of partner, things like that. Something you chose the wrong path to. Yeah. Seems like you may have to change this path. You may not even know that you're on the wrong path, but yeah. Why? Because of this. Yes, there's a new thing you need to choose in life. A new path, perhaps. Now, this is definitely usually talking about money and all that, right? But I'd say I feel this more to be a spiritual path, a spiritual meaning. This reading for sure, right? Um, yeah, a new spiritual path. Yeah, because I feel you get opportunities all the time, and you may ignore this. Perhaps you're ignoring some sort of reality that's going on in your life. Yeah. Could be. I don't know, but hey. It feels like it. It totally feels like it. Like the universe is sending you messages and you, perhaps your ego is going like, nope, nope, nope. I'm right, they're wrong. Seems like you must listen, yes. Next card out is all about healing, right? Maybe healing your psyche. May also be, well, it's definitely a receptive card too. Also a card about healing the world. Really. Spreading knowledge is what I see with this card mainly. Yeah. But I feel in this sense, it's more about yourself. Something you need to heal, perhaps of this wrong path that you took. Yeah. Yeah, because in the end, you'll be judged. Yes. I know it's not the judgment card, but it's definitely the scales of Maat, right? If you know anything about Egyptian stuff, there's definitely, basically in a religious sense in Egypt, it was like your heart will be weighed against the fetter and see if it outweighs the fetter or not. Right? It's not about what you did do in life. What didn't you do in life? That's kind of what this is, right? Yeah. And the sword is represented by what actually happens. So he holds the truth of the situation, what you have done with your life, right? So something's going wrong in your life. You took the wrong path. Should be taking a better path. Take the opportunity. Don't be ignoring it, right? Maybe healing yourself, healing your psyche. Yeah. And the last card is Queen of Swords, cutting out the stuff that you can live without. And it could be something in relation to your psyche, maybe. It might be. You may be aware of this. I don't know. But there you go. Number one. Pretty heavy reading right off the bat. Wow. Yeah, the moon cards. I haven't seen that one in a long time. Next one, Emperor. Hey, Zeusy. Y'all want to see Zeusy? I'll get Zeusy. Look at me. It's time to get famous. There's like 2 people watching. Oh, yeah. Look at you. You want to go out? Yeah. Get a move on. Get a move on. Okay. Emperor. Three cups. Hermit's energy. Empress. Wow. Emperor and Empress. 10 Cups. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Swords. So, first card out. All about control of yourself, right? This is the archetype of being a good king. So, seems like you must be setting the right example for other people to follow. Yeah. Not outward control, but control on the inside. That makes any sense. So some Aquarius out there may have to exert that energy. Right? It's not an easy thing to do. It requires a lot of courage to do that. Because other people may look down on you. They will go like, wow, what a weirdo is that? You know? So, yeah. Seems like that is needed. Why do I feel that way? Because this card, this is all about other people, right? Yeah, it could be family members, friends, celebration cards, right? Third parties, not like in a relationship sense. I don't believe that really. Maybe in reverse, I'll say, yeah. But I feel this setting an example to the people around you. Could be family members or friends. The right example. Yeah. And that may not be an easy thing to do, depending on your surroundings, right? Because, say for example, if you live in a neighborhood that's like full of gangs and stuff, it may not be as easy as you think. Setting the right example might be very, very challenging. Yeah. Like going up to your friends, like, hey, you shouldn't wear that gun. And they go like, what? What? So, knowledge is required how to deal with situations, on how to set the right example to people around you. Yeah. It's all about gaining wisdom, right? Gaining knowledge. Go and take a deep dive. Approach it from the heart space. That's what this is about to me, seated upon the heart. Right? That's the foundation of everything on this planet. Think about it. Yeah. If you don't care about a certain thing in life, you're not gonna create it. Does it make sense? Yeah. That's what this is all about. Yeah. Next card, 10 of Cups. Very unrealistic card to me, but this is kind of what we want to strive for in life, right? 10 of Cups, very much having a perfect health, perfect wife or man, the house, the money, all that stuff, right? So yeah, all this, like setting the right example to the people around you by gaining knowledge, right? Approach it from the heart space may actually lead to some happiness in your life. Yeah. Last card. 5 of Swords, don't get defeated, right? This may be a situation where you go like, oh, I've been trying to be a good person and been trying to do the right example, but nobody's listening, right? Nobody wants to do it. Nobody cares. Nobody has this, right? Don't let it stop you. That's the message here. It's for your own too. Trying to do good for other people by setting the right example. You know, they may not follow this. I had this going on in my work, like, right? I cannot approach these people. I have to definitely gain a lot of knowledge to get through to their minds. Holy crap! That's a very tall order for sure. So yeah, but yeah. Anyway, Aquarius, don't get discouraged. Not saying that that's a discouraged card, but it's definitely a defeat, feeling defeated kind of card. So yeah, so don't get defeated too easily because it's for in my belief. Do I know this? No, but do I believe it? I kind of do. When we move on from this physical body, I feel we come back to this planet based on the choices that you made in a previous life. You will be judged accordingly and put back in a body and a potential life that was in accordance to the life that you previously lived and the choices that you made and try to do, right? Do I know this? No. But I believe it. Yeah. Let's get another reading out for Aquarius. Nine of Wands. Woohoo! Some selfish energy going on. Maybe selfishness is needed. No. Devil and Moon in the same reading. That's not good. That's not good at all. First card out, all about stamina, right? You're going through a lot of life, and then, but you're still standing. You're still exuding a lot of power. You've been hurt in the past, right? Up until this point, but you're still rocking, still doing it. Now this hurt could be self-inflicted, right? To me, this card is the selfishness card. Me, constantly me, thinking. And it could be why you're hurt in life. Comes back to you, right? Karmically, not past life, not necessarily, but cause and consequence, right? Yeah. It's very much the slavery card. Being a slave to your own, whatever. Sexuality, drugs, anything really. It's an addiction card, very much. But also, like I said, it's very much, the wrong path, really. Selfishness. So this selfishness may have hurt you in the past. It's time to make the right choice. A lot of people see this card and they think like, Oh, it's just making a blind choice. No, not really. This is really going within and making the right choice. Because if you look at the symbolism of this card, the arms are crossed, right? Yeah. Is it left or right? I believe it is. No, it's right over left, yes. So the right choice has to do with the left hand path and the right hand path, right? So good choice over bad choice. Because we have the moon here, right? We got the moon and the card here too. So especially in this reading, I see it as making the right choice. Yeah. Yeet. Making the right choice in life. She is also seated upon a cubic throne. Yeah. So it seems like some of you people, some of your Aquariuses need to let go of your selfish ways and choose a better path. Information is required. Yeah, this is all about sending messages, receiving messages, things of that nature, right? To me, it's very much an info card. Yeah. Information. So it seems like you must seek some information on this, making the right choice about this selfishness. Yeah. Do some study on Satanism, right? That may show you a lot. I have studied Satanism. Yeah. And I came, well, I didn't really come to that conclusion, but basically 99% of people on this planet are living as Satanists. You don't have to worship the devil to be a Satanist. You don't even have to believe in the devil to be a Satanist. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They call it a de facto Satanist. Mm-hmm. And almost everybody is in this mindset. What is that mindset? Selfishness. Yeah. Worshipping themselves. Yeah. Like I said, constant me thinking, putting yourself before anybody else. That's Satanism. Yeah. Could be that you may have to look at that. And you may go like, oh, that cannot be true. Like my lovely wife would say, whatever. It is true. It is. Most people, not all, but most people are living in total selfishness. Yeah. And that's what real Satanism is. Yeah. Look it up, study on it. Study it. And you'll see that everybody is in that mode. Almost everybody. And maybe their family, not their family members, or the kids or something, or their lovers, but any other stranger or something, then, yeah, they don't care one bit. So, yeah, maybe you're in this mindset. I don't know. I hope not, but yeah, may have to do some research. Do some research because there's a learning card too. Study is required. Don't just take my word for it, but I promise you, you'll find it. Satanism has nothing to do with worshiping the devil. They like you to believe that, but it's not true. They worship themselves. Last card. The moon. The wrong choice. The left-hand path. Basically what I said before, everybody's like living for themselves, almost everybody, 99% of this planet, all selfishly living for themselves, not able to work together, come together, and help each other out, right? That's all something we got to be working upon, but fact of the matter is we don't. We are very flawed in this way, and that's why this whole world is messed up. Yeah. This whole world is on the wrong path. It's only gonna get worse. Trust. And it's up to us to change it. If you're happy with this planet the way it is, don't change anything, but I feel if I would ask 100 people, are you happy with how the state of the planet is? Most people are going to say no. There's this issue, that issue, that issue, that. Because we've been on the wrong path for a long time. Yes, that's part of why I'm doing this reading. That's why I do these readings, to try and make people aware of this. Of course, nobody wants to hear it. It doesn't matter, I'm going to speak it anyway, though. Yeah. Would be cool if more people would listen, but hey, at least I'm trying. Let's get another reading. Probably the last reading. I don't want the stream to be too long, because I want people to look at it afterwards and go like, ooh, replay, yeah. Maybe people will watch it, right? Who knows? Who cares? First card out. Emperor. Again in that first position. This is strange. I was doing a lot of readings for myself last weeks, and there was always repeating cards coming out in the same positions. And it just kept on happening, and I was shuffling hard. This was one of those cards. That's what mainly prompted me to do live readings again, because that's very much the teaching card. Yeah. Oh, haven't seen this one in a hot minute. Tower energy. Thunderstruck tree. Chariot. Chariot, always cool to have chariots. And yes, there's a good one too. Knight of Swords. So, Emperor energy, right? Control, self-control, Aquarius. Controlling the self. Setting the right example for other people to follow. May not be an easy thing to do. Maybe actually combative energy too. Because what you do, trying to do the right thing, right? So other people may follow your example, may have some blowback. Just saying. Just saying. Based on what I see in the card and the other cards here. Yeah. So try to do the right thing, right? Controlling the self. Could be impulses in life, right? Could be referring to addictions, whatever. I don't see a lot of negativity in this reading, not really. But Yeah. Control is needed in some fashion. Next card out. All about the wisdom, right? The intuitive. This is being a teacher. So, in conjunction with this one, yeah, controlling the self. Like I said, try to do the right thing. This may be a thing that you have to or should be teaching to other people too. Yeah. To me, that's very much a teaching card. This is knowing what is right, making the right choices in life, and actually following that path. Yeah. And showing it to other people, explaining it to other people. Yeah. Why choices? Well, we have the choice here. 2 of Wands, right? Yeah. Should we make the right choice? Could be about something that you care about in life, right? But this is guidance, so I'd say that this is like making the right choice. Yeah. This may impact other people. You have the ability to impact other people's lives in a very positive and or negative way. In this reading, I see it only as positive. Yeah. You may shock them, right? Yeah. This is like, yeah, the masculine and feminine energies shaken up, right? Yeah. Within people. Setting the right example. Next one. Chariot, driving the wheel, willpower. It's required. Yeah, this is having a goal in mind and actually going for it until you achieve what you set out to do, right? Yeah. Hey, Mr. Moo, how you doing? You? Hope you're doing well. That's it. Setting the right example in conjunction with the Chariot. Hey, these readings, you can do whatever you want to do, but yeah, it's totally, what I see in this is really driving willpower to do the right thing. Knight of Swords, taking action on your ideas and our truth, right? Yeah. Seeing the truth of the matter and then take appropriate action towards it. Yeah. Driving, yeah. So just to do a recap, yep. Setting the right example, self-control, right? Just teaching that to other people, doing the right thing, teaching that to other ones, other people, using intuition, all that stuff. Goddess energy with that one. Yeah. Walking that middle path. Yeah. The middle path, what I mean by that is don't be a pushover, right? Do the right thing, but also don't be a pushover, because I've noticed this years ago, like when you're too good, people take advantage. So you gotta walk in that middle path, really. And this is overcoming evil, really, really. Because if you look at that moon, it's at the feet, right? That is like trampling the moon. And if you really look deep into the moon card, one of the meanings of it is the left-hand path, right? The wrong path, basically. Not that there's something wrong with the moon, but I guess it's symbolic representation of the opposite of the sun. Right? Sun is good, apparently. Making the right choice. Right? You may shake up some people's lives. Maybe even yourself. And driving the wheel, willpower to achieve it with taking action. All right, that was really good. The reading before that, whew, that was some hardcore, deep stuff. Wow. Yeah, those types of readings are not popular in people's awareness. It's like, oh, you're speaking truth? I don't like that. I need to hear lovely words about me. Oh. Mm. It is what it is. People want to hear what they want to hear, right? Let's get some more cards out. Oh, we got 3 people watching. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you don't have to be Aquarius to be watching this at all. Yeah. If you would like a personal, you can donate $5 and I'll do the personal reading. Yeah, you can do that. It's whatever. Links in the description. First card out. 6 of Cups. Yeah. People you know. Magician energy. Page of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Wow, all these Pentacles. Crazy. And then bottom of the deck we have the Page of Wands. Good. So first card out, 6 of Cups. To me it's very much a card about somebody that you're familiar with. Maybe somebody from your past, some individual person. Doesn't necessarily have to be. To me it's also very much a generosity card, helping somebody out. This may have to do with something with their emotion and or healing. The cups of water, right? The healing waters. Yeah. I don't know why, but me and my wife and I should say, have been studying a lot about water and all that stuff. 528 and all that. So I think the cups has something to do with that. Yeah, healing. So there may be a message for you, what this reading is about. Yeah. Magician. Very much about making it happen, right? Whatever is going on in the higher realms, bringing it down to the reality in this realm, right? Could be the higher realm within yourself, within your minds, from your higher self, or like the grand scheme of things, the grand universe, bringing those energies into reality. Could be easier, sounds easier said than done, but yeah, it's definitely a card about making it happen. That's why pointing up and down, yeah, holding the scepter of masculine and feminine energy, yeah, because he has unified the masculine and feminine energies within his psyche and has a clear picture, and he's going to do whatever he needs to do, and he actually does it. So that's what a magician does, right? They make it happen somehow. Yeah. So this could be related to health and or a person from your past or in your immediate vicinity. I do not know. A familiar person, might be. Maybe bringing somebody back. Perhaps this is love related, but I don't really see it in this reading, but it definitely could be. Page of Pentacles. Seems like you must learn something first, right? Learn on how to heal somebody and or get to somebody, right? This may be related to a job too, and or money, right? Career-wise. Reason why I say that because we have 3 pentacle cards in this one. Usually I don't see it as a money kind of thing, but we live in a physical world and money is a thing in this world. So we must row with the paddles we have, right? That's some Dutch to English right there. So yeah, could be money related, right? Money equals health, kinda can be. So yeah. For example, what I mean by that, a lot of people are pretty poor and they cannot eat organic, right? That's just a very simple example, but it paints a picture. Yeah, so you may be having to look at that. Yeah, perhaps a new job, right? Taking better care of yourself, really making it happen. Yeah. I know we all slip up, right? We all, sometimes I like to eat bad, but usually I don't because I know it has consequences, right? Yeah, that may be something you have to look into, Aquarius. Whatever is going on with this magician, that's 6 of Cups, right? Other person, self-healing perhaps, healing other people. Could also be generosity. Balance is required. Right? If this is about helping somebody out, right? Or trying to get to know a past person or a recent person, I don't know. Don't be pouring all your energy in the same person all. Don't go balls to the wall with it. Okay, this is very much balancing stuff out because if you do, it may end up badly. There's also depictions in that card of rocky seas, right? Yeah, I feel that's a consequence of not having enough balance. Again, this could also be health related. Like I said, if you go balls to the wall with something, I said it before, I'm this way, definitely. If I find something out, like supplements or diet, I go balls to the wall usually. I don't tend to, but I usually do that. I know it's not good. And for me, sometimes, yeah, it has brought me rocky seas. So balance yourself out. Next card out, 7 of Pentacles. This is all about sowing seeds for the future so you can have abundance in the future, right? Could be, like I said, health, could be career, something like that. But it's definitely like saving up money, for example, or like physically planting trees and then having the fruits years down the road. That's a good thing to do. Growing food yourself. Yeah, if I wasn't in such a toxic neighborhood, and perhaps I'd consider it, but yeah, I do not. So whatever this endeavor is that you're trying to focus upon, whatever you're trying to manifest in life, seems like you have to learn about it. You need to study about it. It is one, so it is an interest of yours. I feel it's mainly health again, health and or another person. Could be family member, friends, I do not know. But yeah. Study is required. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna do one more reading. And I'm gonna end it. Yeah, because my back's hurting. Don't want to do this reading. Streams way too long. I'm getting hot. Overeating. I see 3 people watching. That's pretty cool. Wow. 2, 3, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Queen of Wands. Hierophants. Again. The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. That's been a long time since I've seen that one come out. Chariots again. 2 swords. Bottom of the deck, the Strength card. Pretty heavy reading, yes. First got out, Queen of Wands, very much a card about, well, overcoming your wild side, really. The Queen of Wands has overcome the wild side. The wild side is still there. What I mean by the wild side is like, and this does not have to be female, right? It is an internal quality, so it can be male or female. But I feel in my belief, based on my studies, when you see a female depicted in tarot, it's very much an inner quality, right? It's definitely the most masculine card of the Queens, that's for sure. But yeah, it's keeping control of the wild side. But it's still there, right? Even me, I still have my wild side. I will not say what it is, but I have to keep it in check all day, every day, for the rest of my life. Yeah. So that may be some people out there to be aware of, that they have to have self-control, right? About their wild side, if they have a wild side. Yeah, some Aquarius out there. Yeah. Inner work is required. The Hierophant. To me, this card is very much a shadow work card. Yeah. This is being severe on yourself. Right? Also an inner quality, right? But it's also for other people to see. That makes sense. That makes sense. When this, and I feel this is not an accident. If you really look, this is Rider Waite, right? That does not look like a man at all. That looks like a woman. But if you put it on the Tree of Life, you will see it's on the masculine path, I believe. Yeah, so it's an inner quality that other people must learn of too. But in this reading, it's very much taking a real good look at yourself. And it might be related to this shadow side, maybe, or wild side, like I said before. Yeah. What you have done in the past, yes. And it's really taking a hard look at yourself. And like physically look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, am I a good person? Am I really good? Really? Things like that. Confronts all the crap you have done and what other people have done to you too. So you come to a better understanding of why they did the things that they did. Right? It will help you, regardless. Because everybody's got trauma. Every single one of us. we must really grab the bull by the horns, basically, right? And really confront it. This is just the right away. But it's funny because I got right aways in gold right here. Yeah. But that's for donations mainly. So yeah, pretty wild. So I think your inner light is like, are you remote viewing me? Miss Tamu? Anyway, confronting the self, right? Yeah. Shadow work is required. Yeah. This card. This card's huge. A lot of people see this card as, well, they don't even see it, they read it. A lot of people just read it. And they mainly read one word, and that's fortune. And they think like, oh, must be a good thing then, right? Must be good. Could be good. If you choose the right path, really. To me, this card is very much the wheel of ignorance, really. Yeah. You got the snake, and you got, I can't remember how this one's called. It's not the fox, no. Anyway, this card is very much ignorance or knowledge, right? Knowledge is guarded by the Sphinx over here, right? And ignorance, it's like ignorance, right? You know something is there, but you choose not to engage in it because you think or you feel that it may soak up all your time and you're just lazy about it and you don't even want to know. Even though you do know necessary information is attainable, right? So you choose to go down the path of ignorance, right? Now you can also choose fortune. Fortune is represented by, well, knowledge, really. You can dive deeper. I feel, in my personal opinion, that's why all these, what is it, guides, or angels are having books, right? Gaining knowledge, right? So knowledge is required, and also you'll be judged accordingly, right? If you want to stay ignorant, well, you'll just come back and reincarnate back as a know-nothing, really. That's all in this single card. That's just bare bones explanation, right? Oh yeah, it's a jackal, I remember. The jackal. That's an Egyptian belief of, it's a guide of the underworld, I believe. And he will lead you astray or something. I can't remember what exactly it was. But it's definitely not a good energy. Yeah. So the choice is yours. Do you want to stay ignorant? Right? Yeah. Do you want to, and in regards to this reading, that energy, right? This could be in regards to what you did in the past, right? The wild side, whatever you need to do your shadow work on. Yeah. Do you want to stay ignorant of? Do you not want to confront it? Right? You should confront it. You should, absolutely. Yeah, it's a hard thing to do. I did it a long time ago. It's a continuous work. It's not easy, but yeah, because it's going to bring you down. It really, really is. But then you have to rise above it and improve yourself, right? It's all about life. It's all about evolving yourself, growing yourself. We all do wrong things, right? doesn't mean you have to continue to do the wrong things in life. So, yeah, but the choice ultimately is yours, really. But just so you know, you will come back as you leave. That's all I have to say about that. Again, willpower is required, and this could be regarded to this shadow work, this inner work you need to do. Not an easy feat. Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, like, physically look at yourself in the mirror and say, like, am I a good person? I really dig deep. And you probably, if you hear this reading, you already know what it's about. I don't need to know what it is. You will know what this is about. It seems like you really need to confront it head on. You know, something you did or something that somebody else did to you. Yeah. Confront it. Making the right choice, right? Again, this card. Why is this a right choice? Well, it comes back to Egyptian again. Yeah. The crossing of the arms, the left over the right, and the right arm is over the moon. Remember in previous reading I was talking about the High Priestess trampling the moon, right? Yeah. That's overcoming bad behavior, right? Yeah. So choose wisely, basically. That's what I have to say with this. Also seated upon the cubic throne, going back to Egypt as well. Yeah. And the last card. Courage is required. Bravery is required. Like I said, that shadow work is not an easy feat. Yeah. Nobody wants to do it, really. Absolutely nobody wants to confront what they did to themselves. Yeah. But it will heal you. It will heal you. It healed me. First, it made me 10 times worse, and then it got better and better, and now I'm better than before. Not totally healed, I'd say, but I'm definitely better off now than I was before. So, yeah. Anyway, that's all I have to say for today. There was an hour of reading. Hope you all liked it. I hope you all enjoyed it. Do hit the like button if you did like it. And I'll see you guys next time. Next time I'll do another sign. I don't know when. We'll see when I have time. And yeah, hope you all have a good week. And have a good one. Bye-bye. Sure, want to stop streaming? Yes.